Hello everybody, it's Hye Young, Mother, or Call Me Mother, or what was it, Mando? This was good. A good drama, so you know how I'm going to start. I'm going to do all the way from episode 1 to episode 16. This will be a long video. Alright, so be prepared if you're going to watch it all, or skip. I'm going to try to keep the reviews short as possible, but they probably never will. Anyway, this will star Bo-Gyeol, Heo Yool, Jo Han Chul. I've seen him in other stuff I can't remember right now. Hye Young. Oh, her I remember from Fashion 70s. Yeah, I remember her a lot. Ko Sung-hee, Jung-Yeo, Bo-Gyeol. She was on a Go Back Couple. I remember her. One of the friends. She's like, and Lee Chul. He plays Chaebum. Oh, he's a good character. I like him. Well, the thing is, it's just crazy how Miss Cha makes him run around. Remember, I said spoilers. Episode 1. So, Soojin, she's the main character, or Kang Soojin. And then there's Hye Na. She's also one of the main characters. Well, they call her Mongbok later on, but the thing is, I always call her Hye Na to the whole thing, because that's what I remember, Hye Na. Of course, she's going to call herself Mongbok. Well, anyway, what happened was, she's just substitute teaching, because she's a researcher of birds. And she's just there, and the thing is, she notices her. And the thing is, she also notices because everyone's picking on her. And there was this, I forgot, like a bird or something, it died, and they thought she snitched, but the thing is, she knows about birds, and she knows why it died, because the kids fed it chocolate. That's why. And he's like, and then they're like, eh. So next thing you know, they put trash here on her back. I'm like, wow, on Hye Na. And she noticed that, and then she puts everyone on blast. But the thing is, she doesn't like kids. No, but she sees something about this, and she sees right there, and then she took her somewhere, and like, are you getting hit? I fell. Ooh, she fell. My foot. And then we meet her mom, Jae-Yoon, or aka bitch. Oh my gosh. Alright, so now we find out she has a creepy ass boyfriend, because what happened was, they're going somewhere, he puts lipstick on her. He's beating the crap out of her. Yeah, literally abusing Hye Na. And the thing is, she was always wondering, why is this kid out so late? Because she just wandering around like, why is she out? So she gives her food. Next thing you know, she's hiding the pain because the mother's abusing her, and so is this asshole boyfriend. So what happens, he puts on lipstick, and I'm like, oh, Pedro's about to do something to her. And guess what happens? Woo! She's like, oh ma, all happy, like, and then boom! She hits her like, wow, what a bitch. So Hye Na tells Soojin about he did something to her other girlfriend's son or somebody, and she's getting scared, and then something like intuition. She goes to her house. She's outside in a trash bag in the cold, and she's like, oh my god. And then right there, like, she's taking her. Okay, by the law, it's kidnapping, but no, she's doing the right thing. She's doing what is right. Episode 2. Okay, so they're leaving now. So she left her notice. She told him her co-worker, the researcher, to put a GPS on a car, and he's like, don't ask no questions. He does it. Next thing you know, she emptied out her bank account. They're on the run. They're leaving. Next thing you know, she's like, say your goodbyes. Everyone sees her, because the thing is, what happened was, it's raining, or snow. It was snowing, I forgot. And one of the fishermen's like, what are you doing? I forgot what she was like. Not Iwo, you're like, not Adul or something, like, I forgot. Well, the thing is, she was like, he was telling her, come back, what are you doing? Don't get so close to the harbor. He didn't see her. I'm like, oh my god. Next, the cops are going into the harbor. They found her backpack, and they're like, is this kidnap? Right now they think it's a homicide. So they asked the mom questions. Ooh, cool as rain. She's like, she's not even crying or nothing. And the detective Chung is like, well, that's what I like right there, like really like, Oma, on your oil? Well, like, where? Like, why is she not crying? Like, something's up. So next thing they ask her about the things, like, oh, my oppa, uri oppa. I'm like, Kelly, I'll tell you, the whole thing, she's always like, my oppa. So they're on the run right there. He's like, leave it. And then what's things like, the bastard, her boyfriend, is like, something's fishy. So they're leaving. They're on the bus. He thinks he sees her, and like, I don't know, maybe it ain't her. Whatever. He goes on his way because he's some trucker. Next thing you know, they're at, I forgot what station, but somebody's offering them a ride, and Soojin's being stubborn, like, no, it's okay. And they're like, it's cold. And then, okay, she does take the ride, and they stay at her house. They're like, oh, I have a room, you can stay here. And then the mother's like, she's not your daughter, huh? How'd you know? It's okay. I need fake passport. You know, I need a fake passport to get to wherever, Iceland or a boat. And she knows people, and she's like, okay. But she's having trouble trusting this woman because she has a lot of money, but they could probably be scamming her. That's what she's thinking. So she gives them the money, and like, here's the phone. When the call, all right. So next thing you know, she's waiting for the call. She already knows where the place is at. She goes back to the place. It's getting raided. Because they took the pictures and everything for the fake passports. It's getting raided. Next thing you know, the Ajumma was like, get in, get away. Get in the car, get in the car. And they get in the car, and after that, like, oh, I got to get something. And then this woman in the back, all nonchalant, if we go to the island, you're screwed. Red flag. They got out right there, and like, bye. And episode 3. So while this is all happening too, I forgot to mention, her mom has cancer. Her mom is looking for her. Her assistant, well, more than that, well, not like lovers or nothing like that, but like family. He's been with them forever. Chaebol. He's been going back and forth. He even went to Iceland because that's where she was going to go before all this happened, before she became the savior. Well, yeah, she saved her. I'm telling you, if she did not save Hye Na, Hye Na would have been dead. Especially in that cold, in that trash bag. Whew. But yeah, so what's going on? They're on the run, but the thing is, Detective Cha is asking questions about the mom. Like, did she really get hit with a baseball bat? I mean, with a baseball. And they're like, oh, I don't know. And they're like, wow, like, what's up? What's going on? Then she changes the subject, and then they're like, this is fishy. They know, both of them are like, all right, she's not crying. She shows no remorse about her child gone missing or dead. They're like, what's going on? So they look into her boyfriend. Ooh, this Kiseki has a fucking record. Sorry for cussing. Yeah, so he hit an older lady, and they asked why, because he was curious. Then he threw a cat off a 15th floor building. I'm like, wow, okay, there's some red flags right here. And they're like, okay, he must, right there, he's like, yeah, they're thinking he must have abused her, but they're like, they can't put it together. So now they're still on the run, but the cops don't know yet that Soojin has kidnapped her. So they go to her old orphanage, and they show a flashback of her being locked to a bike lock. And then Sister Clara, right there, is like, Clara, trying to get it out. But the thing is, they show right there, Sister Clara's at her orphanage is broke. It's closed. And they're like, oh, she remembers who she is. But the thing is, you can tell, I think she's getting Alzheimer's. So she remembers, they're having a good time. They're playing a word association game, her and Hye Na. They're like, what was it? Samchu, not uncle. Isn't that what you say? Lettuce? Sagwa. Something like, or Chawon. And they were just doing word association. Beyond. Okay. And so they're having a fun time, and Sister Clara, she realizes and she knows, but she doesn't care, because she's like, you must have your reasons why you took her. That, yeah, Hye Na is not her daughter. So she kind of tells her, and she's like, oh, it's okay, you're becoming a mother some way. She gives her like good advice, and I'm like, I can't remember what it was, but I'm like, it was a good one. So next they show when they're in the orphanage, because she remembers all her memories right there, and she was a good person. And she also got adopted from Miss Cha from there, because she used to work in there. Volunteer. So what happens next? She gives her box, her old clothes, when she was a little kid. And then she sees everyone else's. They burn them. And the next, the next day comes, because it was all good. And then her nephew comes, because the thing is, he wants her to sign papers so he can have the land, because he wants to sell it. Because it's a big piece of land, literally. And right there, he's like, oh, come on, let's go. Because she ran away from the old folks' home that she was at or something. Or senior living. And then she's like, bye. And then she did something right there and left. And she knew what it meant, Soojin. I was like, and then next, she's getting a haircut. She's in front of her mother, Miss Cha. And I'm like, oh, shoot. This is getting good. Episode 4. So, right off the bat, she's like, Chongmana. She wants 10 million won. I was like, Dan, oh hi, how you been? Are you okay? How's everything? Chongmano. I was like, shoot, she wants that. I was like, okay, so that's like equivalent of what, almost 100,000? I was like, shoot. So the thing is, she's happy to see her. Miss Cha, her mom is happy to see her, she doesn't care. She loves her because the thing is she's dying of cancer, and she's like, it's okay, I want to see her. So she's like, yes, but promise me you get to see me 10 times. Every time you tell me, you pay me 1,000 won, 100, 10,000. What? 1,000 won. Yeah, just pay me, just pay me. 1,000,000 won. You keep paying me 1,000,000 won. Yeah. And I was like, Chong won. I'm like, oh, that's a lot. She gives it to her. Next thing you know, she's back in her life. She's happy. They go to the ajumma, or the barbershop, and they're like, okay, Hye Na likes it there, and she likes it that she's keeping her company. It's all cool. And they're staying at a nice hotel, and I'm like, alright, this is cool. So, the thing is, she's getting kind of scared, but so what happens, I'll say it right now, she got so scared because of the maid and ran all the way back to the barbershop. Because of the ajumma, even she's like, it's okay, it's okay. And then what happens, since she's back in her life, Miss Cha is Chaebom like, where you been? And then he asks for Chaebom's help. And they're like, what's going on? Because now everyone knows. They're like, Onni! Her sister's there. Hyujin, Yijin, they're right there. She's the oldest, well, the middle one. She has her kids right there. And then she's like, oh, he knows the multiplications. And I'm like, wow, okay. She knows how to sing, the little daughter. I'm like, alright. So what's going on? Next, it's a daughter-mother reunion. She's taking her by clothes. I'm like, hey. Woo! She's looking good. I'm like, oh shoot. I mean, the thing is, she's really uncomfortable wearing these clothes. But I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, she looks beautiful, gorgeous, stunning. But she doesn't feel comfortable in those clothes. I'm like, and then her mom's like, okay, get into the boring clothes. I was like, damn, that's messed up. But yeah, no, she looked, I'm like, whoa. The character, not her. I already know she's married. Alright, I'm just joking. So what's going on next? There's a dinner. And the thing is, she thought she was having dinner with her mom and her doctor. It was a setup right there. It's like, oh, I gotta go. I have something, other prior to engagement. And then she gets blunt, Dr. Chung. And he's like, oh, it's alright. I kind of wanted to meet you. I'm like her doctor and all that. She's being blunt, like, I have no time for this. I'm like, whoa, poor dude. But what's going on? Hye Na's getting sick. And she's right there, and she can't go to the hospital because it's right there. Woo, woo, okay, you're being kidnapped. You're going straight to jail. She calls him, takes care of her. They're like, okay, she needs to go. He did a house call. And she's like, 고맙습니다. Thank you. He's like, it's alright. And then he said, if you don't want to stay here, you can always, I have room. And she's thinking about it like, well, now what's going on next? She's in her mom's room. And she's like, you need to keep your boundaries. I can't do this all the time. And then right there, Eugene's like, why are you gonna be selfish? Don't you know she has cancer? She just hit me with a bomb like that. Oh, the waterworks are coming. She didn't know that her mom was sick because her mom was happy. It's like, you don't have to pay me back. She's sad. I'm like, oh, you know when you did something wrong and you're like, yeah, sorry, I ain't gonna do it. Just give them time. Maybe they forgive you. Maybe they won't. Episode 5. All right, so they found CCTV footage of her mom knocking her down with a cart. And they're like, what's this? You don't know it. She was being annoying. I'm like, oh my god, what a bad mother. I was like, yeah, I'm dead. So next they arrest her. I'm like, woo, yeah. Episode 5. Detective John's asking her questions. Yeah, she is like, no, you don't know it. She could be annoying, like I said right now, but I'm like, she's going way off the rails, going crazy, hysterical. They're like, how can a mother do this? Is she really a mom? Can she? Ugh. And then they're like, stop calling me that. Okay, Ajubunim. I was like, Dad, Ajuma, whatever. I was like, oh, the rat bastard. They're trying to find him. No, he's gone. He went to his ex-girlfriend. Because he's the one that killed somebody. Yeah, killed one of the kids. He goes to her. She's pregnant. Like, if you really want me gone, you gotta give me money and a car. And then after that, she talks to him and mentions about her son. He's like, you wanted him dead. No, I didn't. Yeah, and then the next thing you know, she pulls out her phone. She recorded the whole thing. I'm like, call the police! Call them! I was like, oh, but I'm like, ooh, hopefully he's gonna get his. And then it flashback when Miss Child's right there volunteering. The day she adopts her, she's kind of like, you know, going through the motions. A little Soojin. I was like, okay, it happens. They leave the place because the thing is, the Ajumma at the barbershop asks her, if you guys want to stay, like, just pay rent and a little bit, and yeah, it'll be alright. I like the company. So they leave there, and they're like, alright, they go to the barbershop now. They're staying there because she likes it. Next thing you know, they're having a good old time. The Ajumani, she even calls her, not Ajuma, Haimoni. And they're having a cool, good time. She's doing her hair. And next thing you know, she gives her keys to play with, like stuff to cut with scissors. Just like what kids do. The next thing you know, she finds the real key, and she's like, oh. And then, the padlock. Okay, remember, she has all her stuff when she was a kid from the orphanage. Hye Na puts on the dress as Soojin wore when she was like little, when she was 6 or 7 or whatever. And then she finds a key, puts it in the lock. It opens. I'm like, oh my god, the Haimonim is, I'm like, right there, I'm like, that's her mom. That's her real mom, her biological mother. And I'm like, oh shoot. And I'm like, uh-oh, this is going to get good. So yeah, it did get good. But before we get that, the last will and testament of Miss Cha. Yeah, so Hyejin, she gets everything. The house, she has to make an organization in her name, like for children and mothers and like that, you know, so they can have a place to stay. Kind of like an orphanage. She didn't leave Soojin anything. But the thing is, she doesn't want anything. Because she even said that, before we read this, I would like to say I don't want nothing. No, you're not getting nothing, because I know you. Oh, like, oh, well, like, the thing is, she knows her. She wouldn't have taken anything. She needed a, chongmono, but that's a whole different story. She didn't want nothing in her will. And then she's like, if she has a daughter, then, or a child, then they get her inheritance. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's a good stipulation. Her mom's trying to set her up with Dr. Chung again, and then he's like, it's okay, I know you gotta go, you can leave. So she's back at the barbershop. I'm like, oh, okay, so she's back there. She sees Hye Na in her dress, like, huh, okay, and then she sees the padlock, but the thing is, I don't know if she's locked or whatever. She sees the key. She is shaking, she's crying, like, no, this can't be. Oh, these editors are so good. It opens, she's pissed. She knows. She goes downstairs, talks to the Ajumma. You promised to come back! She is angry. She is so pissed off. Oh, Lord. And she's crying because the thing is, we don't know yet why she did it. She might have her reasons. Well, I know, of course, but she had a reason. She's angry. She breaks a cup. Oh, and she started, her mom was like, ah! Because the thing is, she's mad because she's been there almost all her life. Just right there. And there was one time she got hit by a car. She's like, oh my god, are you okay? Are you okay? When she was a high schooler, and then she is angry. She breaks that cup. She calls Dr. John, and they move. They move out. They go to his place, and I'm like, you see the thing, you know, wrapped up, and I'm like, whew. Episode 6. Okay, now her mom, her real mom, her biological mom, I forgot her name. Well, the thing is, they're both Haimonis to Hye Na. Well, they're gonna be, because that's a spoiler, but the thing is, they're wrong. She's watching these old tapes because she's an actress, Miss Cha. She has young Soojin on TV, playing the piano and everything, and showing their, like, kind of like daily life, kind of like a real world thing, like a documentary. And she's watching it. She has a lot of tapes because I guess she was on many programs. Miss Cha and her daughter, they were watching it, and she's just crying, watching it, and I'm like, whew. The thing is, there has to be a story, because the thing is, I'm like, whew. Just to stay there right there, and then knowing that her daughter's right there, I'm like, there has to be a reason. And we find out a reason. I mean, I could say it right now, but I don't want to say it yet. So right now, he patches her up. Dr. Chung, he patches her up. He doesn't want to ask, but no, and then next thing you know, the stitches, like, ooh, she's like, bite off this, and she's like, I can take it. Give it to me. Oh, like, oh, but everything was like, I told you, I'm good. They call me Mr. Zipper. So now they get cell phones. Okay, and then she found the bank account. She saved up a crap load of money, because I'm looking, I'm like, how many, 100,000 won? I'm like, yeah, she saved up. And she's like, here, take it. I'm like, whoa. She's like, I don't need your money. And then something like that. And then she's like, here's the number of Hye Na or something. I forgot. And I'm like, oh, she's a little bit of trust or something like that. So next, Soojin's little sister, Hyejin, she gets in a fender bender. And then Hye Na's right there. He's like, oh, Ajumma, He hit you. You're apart. He just came in. I'm like, wow. The host kind of like, let me get your car insurance. And they're like, okay, let me see the black box. Yeah, it shows right there. And the next thing you know, Soojin's walk. And then Hye Na says this, Amma! Oni? Right there, like, what? She's shocked. And they're like, I'll keep your secret. And the next thing you know, the house of secrecy. Yeah, oh, she knows. She couldn't hold it right there. Like, yep, she knows. Her older sister wants her out. Like, how dare she have a daughter out of wedlock? So you think it might hurt mom. And Miss Cha, and then like they're like, oh, get her out, get her out, get her out. And then after that, Miss Cha has everyone in the living room like they did something wrong. Chaebom, Yiji, and then right there, she's like, you can tell me. I won't get mad. She spills the beans. And they're like right there. And she's like, she's biting her lip, and I'm like, why is that a little bit, alright, a little spark. I'm like, oh, like, it's cute. Okay, I find her. The actress that plays her is hot. And so it's, all of them are pretty. But I was like, yeah, she spilled the beans, and she's like, oh, I'm hurt. So next thing you know, Soojin is right there, takes Hye Na, and they see her, like, oh, they're like, saying like their goodbyes. Because the thing is, they're picking her up, because they're like, yeah, just leave her there, and like that. Okay, so she's back in the car with the doctor, because there was this whole part before, because she couldn't eat. They're like, tell us why. And then the doctor called, like, can I take her out for a drive? Oh, yeah, Kenchana. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, that's how they do it over there. Like, can I take her out for a drive? So, this was before, but now he drops her off at her mom's place, at the barbershop. Hannah's right there, returning the keys because it was for the birds. Guess who drives? Yeah, Chaebom's driving Miss Cha. She sees this. She is pissed, like, oh, hell no. I gave that woman the best years of my life. Like, you know, so it seemed like that. So she goes in. First thing, she slapped Soojin's real mom. I'm like, ah. They're like, you're the one that abandoned my child. Oh, I'm like, oh my god. Right there, I was like, this is a good drama. I'm like, I gotta watch. Well, I know this is a remake of the Japanese version, but the thing is, I think I heard that was like 10 episodes or something like that. Well, usually aren't Japanese dramas like short? Like, I think Bloody Monday was like that. Oh, yeah. And the thing is, I'm like, whoa, okay. She slapped her. I'm like, oh, this is getting good. Episode 7. Nobody knows the truth. Nobody knows. So the thing is, she tells her to go back, and the next thing, Chaebom's right there, and I don't know how she got the strength. She throws it at the mirror, and then her mom, her biological, is like, ah! It's getting crazy. It's getting hysterical, and then she faints. Ah. She sure knows how to make it. She sure knows how to make it exit. Oh, I'm like, can't I not? Oh no! Like, it's crazy. So she goes back into her house. Yeah, she goes back to the house, and then the next day, Chaebom goes in there, introduces himself, asking her a lot of questions, and then saying that you probably have to leave. We'll give you some time. And then he asks her, why did you abandon her? She doesn't answer it. She doesn't say it yet. And Soojin goes back and tells her, I kind of knew you were. Oh, she says, oh no. She asks Hye Na, did you know that she was? Like, not really, but the way you guys made curry was kind of the way I knew you guys, that she was your mom. I was like, wow, okay, she's smart. So Miss Cha, she goes back to the doctor. The cancer is spreading. But she asks the doctor, with all this stuff, would I be able to see a child? She wants to live for a couple more years. She wants to see her till she's graduated. But he's like, there's like a 10% chance. We can try. And she's like, I'm going to fight. I'm like, just wait till she finds the truth. Ooh, this is going to get her. I mean, it's encouraging to see her that she wants to keep fighting because she wants to see her granddaughter. Technically, not her granddaughter, but you get what I'm saying. Oh, and then the Keseki is becoming a Soojin stalker. He's finding everything about her because now, right there, it's like, did she take her? They're thinking about it and they're looking like, He looks at everything. I'm like, oh crap, stalker. Sasang. And then Chaebom found out stuff about her that she was in jail for a long time. Well, I don't know for how long, but she was in jail for killing somebody. And it was right before that she left her the orphanage because he looked at the dates. And then he's like, she figured out why, he figured out why. Because her real mom didn't want her labeled as a daughter's murderer. A murderer's daughter, or something like that, yeah. So that's why she abandoned her at the orphanage so nobody knew. Like back in the news. I mean, now it'd be different. Like, oh, he probably would find out with all this crap. But yeah, so they're like, okay, she still feels bad, but she still wants her out. So now Dr. Jung goes there because he's like, all right, I needed a cut. He's cutting her really good. I'm like, oh shoot. And then he said like, what? She's leaving? Soojin gets mad. She goes straight to her mom. He's like, no, I'll stay if you change your mind. And she's like, oh, okay, get you. So I'm like, woo, she really loves her daughter. So she's staying, her real mom. So next thing you know, her little sister is a reporter. She goes back to Montreal. She goes back there, talks to her mom. Then she talks to the detectives. They don't really want to talk, and they're like, do you have like a flyer or anything? It's Mongbok. Dun dun dun. Episode 8. So Hyojin knows, and she wants to scrap the story. She doesn't want to do it no more. And the thing is, she goes to her office manager or whatever, and she's like, oh, we'll just give it a sign. No, I'll take it. She doesn't want to. And they're like, oh crap. So now they're having dinner. Hyojin's right there talking to Dr. John, like, so grilling him, asking him a bunch of questions because I guess she's kind of jealous that she never gets anybody, her sister, Soojin, but she's got a doctor. And of course she has a prosecutor as a husband, or trying to be a prosecutor or whatever, but she got a doctor, okay? A doctor. And he's like, why do you like her? There's nothing appealing about her. I'm not saying it that way, but I'm like basically saying it like that. And he's like, she knows what she wants. She doesn't care if she's in poverty. And I'm like, whoa, okay, he likes her. And then next she's like, do not be nice to me. I'm like, woman, give him a chance. Shoot! Give him babies. Something. But I don't think they're going to get together. I don't think that's this type of drama. Wait. So now they're having this serious chat because Hyojin knows and tells her, like, oh, you have to turn yourself in. I know it's kidnapping. You might have good intentions, but it's still kidnapping. He's like, no. And then next thing she's kind of mad. She tells her to leave. And she knows it's going to hurt her mom. And then she asks Chebon about the passports. Like, can you get them? He's like, oh, okay, it's going to hurt your mother. Have you ever been on the run by the law? He knows it's serious. And like, okay, I'll try to get them. I'll work on it. But before that happens, he's like, here, this is a thumb drive. This is about your mom. And she doesn't want, like, here. And the thing is, she is her mother's daughter. Woo! I'll tell you, the whole key thing, because her mom does it, she did it. Everything, she had a key. Okay, she opens up a lock, nothing. It's a key in the box. And then she opens another one, it's a key, and then finally a feather. I'm like, okay, what is she, Forrest Gump? So she puts the thumb drive, she's listening to it, and a flashback comes of her mom getting beat. And then she says she remembers everything. She remembers right there. And then after that, her mom, she goes back to the barbershop. Her mom tells her the whole story. That she was alone when she raised her dad wasn't there. That she had to, raise her. Like, she had to raise her. But the thing is, she wasn't like, she just did it. She was a single mom. And then finally she found somebody. She thought he would, like, change her world. No, because they show the flashback. He's beating the crap out of her. She's taking it, and then after that, when she saw right there that she left, and then she even made a pinky promise, the bastard cut off her pinky. Literally. And then after that, he killed her because he knows that he said he would have killed both of them. And she said she doesn't regret it. She only regret that she didn't do it sooner. And I'm like, whew, that is a mother. No, because the thing is, then they go on, girl. The thing is, they start crying out because the thing is, Soojin remembers everything. And then they had the flashback right there where, well, they didn't have the, well, he starts to cry. So I'm like, oh, it's a family moment. Because the thing is, yeah, because if she didn't do what she did, yeah, they would have been dead. Both of them. And then I forgot where it showed it, but it showed it where she hooked her and then she went. Because right there, she went to jail for killing the guy. And then now, oh no. Okay, so Hye Na wants to go to school. Then they're back home. Guess who saw her? That was thinking though, because it was the mom. She calls her, Hye Na! No! Episode 9. Yeah, she's like, oh mom, like, no, you stupid little girl! What is wrong with you? We were rooting for you! Yeah, and they're talking, but the thing is, she runs. She goes to the barbershop. She goes back to the harmony, and she locks herself right there. And she's like, come on. Like, I'll be good, I'll be better, I promise. Like, no, do not go back with your mom. She will kill you, she will, you will die. So next you're like, calm down, and then next we hear her sob story. Yes, she said she was a single mother. The thing is, it was kind of sad, but I'm like, bitch. But her real dad is a dick, because the thing is, he's like, here, Ton, take it. I'm not ready, and then left, bounced. Whoo! And then the thing is, she can't take it because it's like, it looks like she has PTSD when she was raising her kid. The thing is, I know some people are like that, because the thing is, I've seen it firsthand with one of my friends. When we were in a plane together, and it didn't bother me because I'm used to it. Because I worked in a school, and I'm used to see like kindergartens. They cry like that because I've seen it like many, many times. I've seen it because the thing is, especially when kindergartens, they say it's their first day, and like it's their mom or their dad, and they're like, bye. That's when the kid starts to cry, and you're like, whew. Like, yeah, I remember, like, some of us been there. Some people are like, okay. Some kids are like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Like, for me, I'm like, yeah, that's a normal reaction. But I was like, with this one, she's like, and then she comes out, finally, from the closet, and she's like, no, I'm Mombok. She doesn't want to go back with her, and I'm like, yes! The smartest thing. Yes, she knows. And then after that, her mom is talking to Soojin, because Soojin's right there. Like, she was all shocked, and she's scared because she was wanting to go to jail. And then next, the bitch tells her boyfriend, yeah, sick, yeah. Then everyone knows. Miss Cha's lawyer is there. They're telling her, like, yeah, you should just turn yourself in. Maybe they'll go lenient about this whole thing. But the thing is, the cops don't know about it. But now they know, and she's mad. And then Yujin is pissed off because this could affect her family. Because the thing is, if you think about Korea, yeah, there's like the status, social status. Like, oh, what? Murderous daughter? A murderous son or something like that? Yeah. Some people frown about it. Yeah, they mostly do because the thing that they like to be about class. Like, oh. And like me, I'm like, whatever. But I was like, so now her mom is pissed because, oh, you wanted was money. You should have just came to me with advice. She didn't know how to do it because everyone knows now that this is not really her grandchild. And then now she talks to Hye Na one-on-one, and she gives her a necklace like, this is going to bring you luck. I wore it. My mom gave it to me. I wore it when the first time I met Soojin. And I was like, ooh, this is sad. And after that, they're all talking about it. They're all right there. Because the thing is, they're disowning Soojin right now. Everyone is disowning her. They want her out. And then right there, and then she's crying a little, Hye Na, because she's listening to this. The next thing you know, they're going to sleep. She writes a letter. She walks. She bounces. She goes. She's out. I'm like, oh shoot, she's running away. Episode 10. So now she's awake. She goes to her mom's room and is like, she's gone! Moonbok is gone! Hye Na. And then they're like, oh my god. And then they find the letter, and then she's like, oh, she's feeling more sick, Miss Cha, because she's like, yep, she left because of what we said. And then Heejin feels bad. They all feel bad, like, crap. They didn't think she was going to run away. They just wanted to return her and see if she's going to, like, what consequences she would take. And now they're trying to look for her. And she's went all the way to the train station. And it's great. And the thing, Soojin finally found her, because the thing is, she's like, she found some stuff, and then she thought about it, like, okay. Yep, she knows where she's at. And guess who was right there? The evil Kisek boyfriend. Yeah, he was right there. He was about to snatch her, and then she's like, oh my, yes, she's safe. Dr. Chung, he's there, and Chebum right there. And guess who's on her tail? Because now they know. Detective Chung. They're there, they go there, and they ask her, how come she didn't return her right away? How come you didn't tell her? Like, I didn't know about this and all that. And the next thing you know, he said something where he shouldn't said. He's like, she can't go anywhere. She's on a no-fly list. And he's like, let me call my lawyer before I ask her any questions. Yeah. She's like, And then the thing is, she was stalling. But she calls Chebom. He knows the cops are there. He's like, he knows, and like, oh crap. And then right there, it's like, they're about to buy tickets to go to the to get on an airplane. The thing is, they would have popped up right there in the screen, and they would have. And he stops them right away and tells them, "Your mom called. The cops are right there." What he was like, what? You're on a no-fly list. It has to be. And then boom, her picture and Hye Na's picture are all over the airport. I was like, oh shoot! And then Dr. Chung was like, "Wear this, walk natural." They get away. And then after that, she gets a call from her lawyer, like, I don't have to answer any questions? Oh. And he's like, unless you have a warrant. I'm like, oh, sure. And they're like, bye. The thing is, that old Ajima snitched on him. And then she told him, like, oh, she was so fine buying her food. I don't know why she's always walking late at night with that hamster. And I'm like, okay. And then after that, they see the video, because she was going to go to the school. That's the same children as her sister. And they see the video, and they're like, something's not right. They're like, no, the thing is, She doesn't seem distraught. She doesn't seem like a kid that's been kidnapped. And the way she talked about her, because she calls her Oma, it's going way over their heads. Like, wow, like, okay, this is crazy. Like, she doesn't seem like a threat or endangering the child. Like, what's going on now? They go back to his house. Dr. Jung gives him his phone of his dead mother. Woman, he loves you. Okay, give him a chance. Date him or something. Okay, give him the goods. I'm like, come on. He's helping. What type of man would do this? Helping you go on the run with the child you kidnapped for good intentions. But I'm like, yeah. So he has the phone. Next thing you know, she's getting a ride from her mom, her real mom, and they're fleeing again. She calls her mom, and they're crying. They're like, it's okay. And I'm like, oh, the sobs. So now her mom takes her to a smuggler to see if they could get a boat to get her into, I don't know, China somewhere. And they're like, okay, we can do it. And then they go back to her place. She's getting her haircut. And then Weston has to use the restroom because it's not near there. Guess what? She's like, Samchu? Or something. Because she can hear like a whistle from him. Like, I don't know how she do it. It's like kind of like almost like a mutant power. He takes her. I was like, oh, you motherfucker. Yeah, episode 11. Okay, so the Keseki, he has Hana. He has her taped up. He has her in a suitcase. I'm like, ooh, oh. Okay, where's my knives? Where are my tools? I was like, oh, this bad. So he has her taped up, and then he's like telling her, like, oh no, don't worry, you're not gonna be living. Do you think you're gonna live? And she keeps calling him Samchu because she's traumatized. She's super traumatized, and it's getting crazy because everyone's going nuts. And then after that, she calls her mom, Jae-Young or Yeon or whatever crap, whatever. She's not her real mom anyway. And she's like, let's get her for ransom. What? And she's like, Oppa. I'm like, it's Kijibe. And she's doing all this stuff, and they're like, okay, do it. I'm like, oh, Lord. Oh, my God. So, yeah, she sends a text. She sends a text to Chebon's phone. Well, it's Mrs. Cha. And then he looks at it. It's her all taped up. And then he shows it to her. They want money. And she's like, ah. She's putting, and then she calls Miss Cha. And says right there, and they're like, how could you do this? I'm like, you crazy? I'm like, I think she called her animal or something. I would have said bitch. And like, no, like, don't worry about it. Let's just get, like, she wants to get back at Soojin for, taking her daughter away. And she wants money. And I forgot, what was it? No, Wano? Or something like that? No, not Chomono. Oh, it's a lot, alright? I think it's 50 million won. Like, equivalent 500,000, I think. And I'm like, oh. And it's getting crazy because she's getting more sick because she can't believe this woman would let her boyfriend, yeah, it is her boyfriend, do this. So everyone's going nuts. And then Eugene hears this and like, we gotta call the cops. And the thing is, they don't want the cops involved. She doesn't want it. And then she said, you call the cops, I'm cutting you off. I'm like, woo, it's getting serious. And then next thing you know, Hannah's mom calls Soojin and saying like, oh, we're gonna kill her. And I'm like, okay. And like, let me go there. Like, oh, I'll get you the money. I need to know she's alive. And they're like, no, I want to talk to her. And then it's an audio recording. And she listens to it. The thing is, they had a message to memorize, to write down if she's really okay. Like, kind of like, where you at? Like, give her a clue. There was one part where she has to say something about a bird. The bird or something, or new bird. She said, who bird? And she's like, who bird? It takes her a minute. She's thinking about it, like, getting back her thoughts. Like, who? And then right there, they show a flashback where they're at the House of Love, the orphanage. And she tells her about the who birds. They only come back in winter. And then, boom, she knows where they're at. Dr. Chan, they're going there. And then, Eugene is like, conflicted. She calls the cops. And then Detective Chan, they're like, I don't know how the hell they know this and all that. They go right there, and then the next thing you know, he is telling his sob story that he was abused. His mom beat the crap out of him, and then his mom died. Oh, committed suicide. And the thing is, I'm like, okay, there's this one guy I know on YouTube. Yeah, he told us his story, and we're like shit. Like, so I get it was similar, like kind of similar. Well, it wasn't similar because the thing is, his mom did commit suicide. But this one right here, I was like, whew. And they're like, that's why he's this way. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, we're supposed to feel sorry for you? And he's like, why are you crying? Next though, boom, puts a trash bag over her. He's throwing the whole place with gas, and then Soojin's outside, sees the devil. Episode 12. Right now, they do a collaboration from episode 1 all the way to episode 11. It's a sob fest. It's so good. The way they put the montage of those episodes, I'm like, they're really mother and daughter. Alright, so she enters the room. She gets in, takes him down to the basement, ropes her up and everything, and then he's saying his whole thing about his mom, and then she's like getting him, egging out, and then she's like, I want you to see this. He has a rope. He's about to hang her. He wants to see Hye Na. She wants Soojin to see Hye Na die right in front of her. And then she's talking stuff, like getting him, and I'm wild. I'm like, yes, keep going. And then he's choking her. And I'm like, oh no. And then the thing is, Dr. Chung, he's in there looking for his woman. He grabs the statue of the Virgin Mary. Bah! I'm like, yeah. Because the thing is, he was choking. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, kill him. Kill him. And I'm like, oh shoot. And then the whole thing is going crazy. They're fighting, and then he gets his escape. Yeah, the thing is, he was still alive. And then the cops get there, and then they were like, okay, something's going on, because they heard that. They heard the statue break. So they're going in, they have their guns out, and then one of the detectives is right there, woo, freaking psycho, the boyfriend, he has a hammer ready to kill. Miss, they fight, knocks him down, and then he gets up again, he has the hammer, and then Detective John sees it, shoots him. He is bleeding, he shot him in the leg, he is down at the basement again. He sees the rope, he flips the lighter, he's burning. The place is on fire! So now there's a high-speed chase. Alright, it's Dr. John. He's all over the news. Yep, everyone sees it. He crashes. They're not there. They're not in the car. Like, where they go? And the next they go, they're like, you know you can go to jail, right? You could lose everything. I won't tell you, but I will tell you what happened. He tells them everything, and both of them are like, shh. She saved her? Because right now they're like like one of them, you could tell he's like, all right, he would like just let him go. The other one, he's so self-righteous. He's about justice. He doesn't want he wants her to pay for her actions. I'm like, so the mom's trying to get the ransom. Yep, she gets arrested. Yep, she's going to jail. Next thing you know, they have her right there. Next, she's like facing the media, and she's like, oh, Soojin has a famous mother. She's the daughter of Miss Cha, the famous actress. And they're like, 어머. All the media's like, 왜 그래? 정말? 일본보다 like that. Miss Cha, like 뭐해, Miss Cha, or something. I was like, oh crap. Yep, it's a frenzy. Everyone knows about it. Yep, everyone knows that Soojin is the daughter of Miss Cha, the actress. And they're like, oh crap. So next thing you know, they're really on the run, and everyone's looking at the terrain, and like, where can they go? This is crazy. And then he's like, what about that temple? It's mostly men. Don't worry about it. So next thing you know, she goes to that temple, and she asks, like, oh, if I let women stay here, how would it be? Maybe start talking. Can I give you 108 bows like 20 years ago? Like that. He was like, you have a daughter, and he lets them. Yeah, he lets them stay. And we're like, 20 years ago, what happened? She ran away? So yeah, they stay. Next thing you know, they leave. Guess who's there? Detective Chung. Yeah, he's there. He's looking at it. I'm like, oh crap. And then he feels like, it's warm. And the monks are like, why would it be warm? We don't know. He's like, oh. So next thing you know, he drops them off somewhere. He's on the chase, and they question him like, what happened? And then after that, you find the woman monk, because the woman monk that was there, it was the 20th anniversary of her mother dying. So they were celebrating. And now, Hye Na and Soojin are really on the run. Episode 13. Press is becoming fake news. Yep. They're making wild stories about anything. But now, Hyojin, she wants to have her mom make us... She wants to interview her mom. And I'm like, the gall on this girl. Cut her off the wheel. But her mom says, yeah. And then I was like, okay, maybe this will go her way. Or try to make the public sway. Try to get momentum like on their side. That, yeah, she did this for good intentions. But now, Hye Na and Soojin, they're on a boat. They're asking people questions. They know what to do. The next, Hye Na, she goes to a little boy and like, hey, look at this. He's like, huh? And then she's like, you want me to take a picture? And then she's taking a picture. They're, blending in. The next thing you know, there's this boy, and she's like, oh, that was a girl. We talked. She said she wanted to learn Taekwondo. So they're hanging out with each other, and they're having fun. They're having a good time. And I'm like, yeah. And then the dad was right there, and he's like, yep, I come here because this was the last time, or something. His wife, and they're just having a normal time and everything. And then now, Detective John is asking Hye-Na's mom questions. You wanted ransom? Oh my god, the whole time she's defending her oppa. I'm like, yeah, get it. Oh, get through that. Oh, like, oh my god. And then one of the cops are like, are you really her mom? Are you really a mother? And I'm like, oh no, she ain't. She's a brr. Oh my. And then after that, finally they said like, yeah, he committed suicide. No, not Uri-oppa. Oh, no. I'm like, oh, get. I'm telling you, I can feel the stress. Like, oh. And Hye-Na wrote a letter to Soojin just in case they get caught. So she even took a picture. I'm like, oh. So now they get a ride. There's checkpoints everywhere. Like they get through the checkpoint. Next thing you know, they're in the city. There's a picture of them all over. And then the little boy is like, I knew she was 9. And then the dad sees her, and the whole, because the thing is, they spent time together. Like she has to be and then he made a diversion. Oh, someone stole my wallet. Yeah, I was just in there. I was in the bathroom and I don't have my wallet. And they're like, huh? And then they get right there. Next thing you know, they find that lady that was helping them to get a boat. So they're ready. They go. Next thing you know, crap load of cops. And I'm like, no. It was hard to see. Oh my God, mother being separated from daughter. She gets arrested. Episode 14. So now, Miss Cha is giving her interview with Hye Young and all that, telling her. But the thing is, she's trying to tell her about her daughter to make it seem real, to sway the public, to have them on their side, to tell them right there. And then people are like, "What? A kidnapper saved a daughter from her abusive parents? Like how the hell? Like what? Like whoa, you can't write this." And the thing is, yeah, making her seem real is making her like get empathy from the public. And it's working. Now Hye-Na, she's at the orphanage. Soojin, she's in jail, awaiting trial. And then now starts the trial for the mother of the effing year. Yeah, oh shoot. Yo man, she is such a bee. Yeah, so now it's her trial. Throw the book at her! So now the teacher is testifying. She has the photos of Hye-Na's abuse. And everyone's like, oh. Like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then the lawyer twists it up, trying to make the narrative go back to her, so the jury can see her point of view. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And then the ex of that bastard is there, plays the audio, and he confesses right there. You wanted him dead. No, I didn't. And then he's like, what? Why would a man throw a baseball at a 5-year-old's head? And everyone's like, oh. Like in shock. Of course, anyone would be shocked. It's normal. I'm like, oh my God, that's not normal. I'm talking about that. The trauma that little boy went through. And then the lawyer, Hye-Na's mom's lawyer, whoo, everything. She is gorgeous. All right, I'm like, whoa. I don't know this actress in any other dramas or something. Tell me right below. She's hot. I want to see it. I want to watch it. Maybe in movies. So now, Miss Cha, she's there. She's giving a testimony. She's giving it good. But the lawyer is objecting, trying to say it's biased, it's not relevant to the case. And then that's her client did not know about this. She didn't know. She talked to me. How could she not know about the ransom? And then after that, she snaps and starts talking like, oh, come on, she needs revenge. She needs something. I'm like, you're losing your own case. And then she's like, you're no better than an animal. And then after that, she's like, oh. She faints. And Hye Young runs after her like, oh, ma. She just, right there, I'm like, oh, crap, she just lost the trial. And she's like, oh, she's Soojin's sister. Only she's her sister. She was bribed to write those articles. And then after that, it shows bias. Because her lawyer is changing the narrative, saying they were biased. They're trying to sway the public with lies. I'm like, oh, maybe it might work because in the court of public opinion, it doesn't look good. But right now with the jury, maybe that might work. I do not know. Okay, so now it's Soojin's trial. The detective. Well, the thing is, everyone is giving their testimony, and they're like, okay, for, as character witnesses. And then the detective comes in, Detective Chung, and he gives the testimony, and the the prosecutor is like not grilling him, but like trying to get on her. Like, really? A kidnapper? Trying to act like the mother like that? I'm like, but he's telling them everything, telling the whole case, and then he's like, let me say this, because he wanted to let be known that with the trial, that every person we interviewed never saw her like she was harmed. It seemed like they were really mother and daughter, and they were like, that's what really made this case really unusual. And then he talked about the video, that she was smiling, praising her, and they're like, I think she did have good intentions doing this. And then it goes back to her trial. It goes back to Hye Na's mother's trial. Hye Na's on a video camera. She's not there at the trial, but she didn't want to answer nothing. She did not answer any questions, but she's like, I will say this. She went back to the night that what's named kidnapped her, saved her. Not kidnapped, but saved her. Well, I mean, to the law, kidnapped. In reality, she saved her. Soojin saved her. It was, like, wow. Everyone right there, I'm like, yep, she's lost this case. She's going to jail. I'm like, thank you. But she says, yeah, her mom left, and then some two puts lipstick on her. She didn't know what the hell was going to happen. She thought she was going to die, or worse, She comes in, and she was like, oh, ma. She said it right there, that she hit her. And then she mentioned everything. Because they didn't show what happened in the first episode. They showed like there where she was outside. She's the one that put her in that trash bag, put her outside in the cold, and then the Seki says like, oh, she's gonna die, and then her mom's like, let her die. And then that's when what's name saved her. And then she says, if it wasn't for her, she calls her Oma, I would have been dead. Died of, I would have froze to death. And everyone was like, she gets 7 years. She goes to jail. Now, it goes back to Soojin's trial. She's like, I know I did wrong, and I'm here to accept whatever consequences you give me. And then she said, if I had to do it again, turn back time, I would do it again. I would save her. Woo! She gets probation. She's free! I was like, yeah! So she's free. She's back in the orphanage. Everyone's like right there. She can't contact her for like at least 2 years or something like that, 3. Next thing you know, she gets a phone call. And she's like, Mombok? Like, she can't believe it. Like, she called her. And she's like, oh, ma, kidnapped me again. Oh, whoo! The love is real between them, mother and daughter. Episode 15. Woo! 1 more episode. Well, 2 more. We'll be talking about it. Alright, tell me what moments you like. I love, like I always thought, this is how I do it. I like to do from 1 all the way to 16. The thing is, if I ever do like those 50 episode dramas, I'll probably take me a while to talk about each one. It'll be a super long video. I don't even know if I could post it on this channel. I'll probably have to do it in parts. I probably would have to do that, yeah. I'll put like part 1 with 25 episodes and then part 2 with the other 25 episodes. But we'll see. I don't know. That'd be crazy if I could do it. Maybe I can, because I've seen some streams that have like 3 hours. Maybe I could do it like that. I don't know if I'm going to do it, because the thing is, after this, I'm probably going to do some movie reviews, and then I'll probably do a video game. Yeah. And then I'll get back to right there. I'm going to be doing Preacher reviews soon, and stuff like that. And some unboxings. K-pop. Ooh, I miss Cha. Ooh. They're showing like that big portrait she has. Woo, beautiful. So right now she's at home. She wants to die on her own terms, because they said the treatment, it will prolong her life, but she will still be suffering. So right now, because death is knocking, she wants to die on her own terms. She wants to die in her home. She doesn't want to be in a hospital. She'd rather be people around that she loves. She's a good mother. Oh, she's really good. So now Hye Na, she's back at the orphanage. She's on the internet. She's trying to find ways to buy a ticket to go back. I'm like, damn, this girl is smart. So it's going back. Oh, it has to be the sister. Yeah. Hyojin, she found something while she was doing gardening. Do not open. Top secret. She opens it. Yeah. Gives it to her. I'm like, oh. And then we find out the middle child, Hyojin, she is not her real daughter. They're all adopted. Yeah, she tells her too. And then we find out this family has some secrets. And she thought it was up. The thing is, she got her from birth. Since she was a baby, she was abandoned. She really thought. She's like, I used to hold this. The thing is, Soojin knew about this too because she was right there when she adopted her and brought her in as an infant. And she kept that secret the whole time. And she's like, I was rude to you. And then right there she finds out too, like, nope, you're not my daughter. And she's like, who's my dad? Don't tell me. She was about to, but we already knew right there. Like, I felt it because he was always there. And then she knew, and she knows, Chaebom. Chaebom is Hyojin's dad. He's always been there. Everything. He thought it was awkward, and then she's like, I don't know if I could call him dad right now. And the next thing you know, she calls Soojin's mom, real mom, biological mother. They're talking, and she shows her a baby photo, and I'm like, ooh, the mothers are bonding. It's getting, I was like, wow. Like, yep, the tears would come down. Then she gives her a haircut. I'm like, oh, shoot. Yeah, a haircut. Then they're having a family dinner. Her mom's there. This Dr. Chong, Chaebom, everyone's there. They're eating. And then after that, ding, ding. They're like, Momoya. They're like, what, Momo? She's there. Hannah's there. And they're like, how? I'm like, oh my God. She took the... They were like shocked. And the next thing else, of course, she has to call the orphanage. She's like, yes, I'll bring her back. And they're like, whoa. The thing is, what's name's already in her room because she's tired. She feels weak. But she also feels bad because she said some bad things. Not bad things, but she said some things to hurt Anna. And she wishes she was her granddaughter and stuff like that. That she regret saying those things. Oh, she's like, oh my, so cute. Reunited and it feels so good. So everyone's going to sleep. They're having their fat mother-daughter moment. And she goes up to see her 어머님. See her 할머니. They're right there, and she wakes up. Am I dead? Are you a ghost? No, I took the train. Oh my God. So they're having, like, you know, they're bonding. They're having their last moment. And right there, like, yeah. Because the thing is, she heard a thump. She was on the ground. She helped her. She got back in the bed. She's reading a passage from one of the plays she used to play. Like, goodbye, sunlight. Goodbye, flowers. It was a sad, I don't know, I wouldn't say sonnet, but the passage right there she was reading, she was retelling as she was, yeah, it was, I'm like, damn, goodbye family dinners, goodbye food. I'm like, and she passes away. Episode 16. Final episode. Tell me, did you like this drama? If you came this far, did you like this drama? I'm not going to say did you like this video because you know my style. I like to do it like this. But what did you think about this drama? Because I know there's a Japanese version. I'm probably going to watch this sometime in the future. After I get these other videos done. I don't know if I'll review it, but the thing is I'll probably watch it just to watch it. And yeah, this drama, I liked it. I knew it wasn't going to be like one of, you know, like lovey-dovey. Even though I wish she would give Dr. Chung the time of day. But it happens. The final episode! So what happens now, Hannah is with her harmony. She's passed away. And they're doing the wake and everything, and it's a very sad moment. And then she calls the orphanage and tells them, like, yeah, she came over here on her own accord. Like, I'll bring her tomorrow. And then her mom passes away. She's like, can I be a day or two? Because we just started to do the preparations, you know, for the wake and the memorial and everything. And they're like, yeah. But I was like, whew. I think it was anywhere else. Was anywhere else, she'd be in violation. You're going arrested. You're in violation of your probation. So everything is passed. They even gave letters, the kids, right there. And I'm like, oh, they're naive. I was like, no. But now they have, it's time for her to go. She's going to take her back to the orphanage. And they're like, we have 3 hours to kill. They go to see Sister Clara. And they're walking her. She's really has, I don't know, Alzheimer's or something. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, her mother-like figure when she was little at the orphanage is losing her memories. I'm like, ah. So they're just hanging out with her, and they're doing the wordplay game. Her and Hannah again. She's like, Sagwa, Mian, or something. Or Nangyui. Something like that. I was like, oh, orange, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay, pop, or something. Tteokbokki. I was like, ah. And then she said something like, oh, you remember? And she said more words, and she's like, I guess she kind of does. And it was like, she knew it would be the last time they probably ever see her. And they're like, and also Karma came to her nephew that wanted her land just for, sell it. Oh no, because the thing is, of him killing himself, the, Keseki, and burning the place, yeah, I guess it lost a lot of value, the land. 2 years have passed. And the thing is, what's name already knew. Because remember, she asked her, and she knows that what's name's her dad. Now, she wrote a book about child abuse. I'm like, oh, and Chebom, I guess he's the owner of a sushi restaurant. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then she ordered, like, here's my book. And she's like, Aboji, or Oboni, or something like that. I'm like, oh, she calls him father. E.g., she's actually running. I don't know, well, I don't think it is the House of Love, but she's running a place for kids, like orphanage. The same thing. I'm like, okay, so she's keeping to her mother's wishes. I'm like, oh, and her kids are there too. And I'm like, oh, this seems pretty cool. And she's working. And the thing is, they offered to go to Iceland again. I'm like, woo, Soojin, no, they really want you. She must be a really good researcher. And I'm like, and then we see Dr. Chung. And then we see her mom. And then the thing is, woo, she did not give him no play. If you know what I'm saying. She didn't give him. Dr. Chung, you need a good woman. Whoever, I know the writer, you didn't need to. Probably that way in the original too. But he should have gave him a woman or something. At least he is a good man. So what happens, 2 years has passed and she can't talk to her because that's part of the probation, the stipulation, that Soojin cannot talk to Hye Na. So Hyunjin recorded her, and she looks like she's sad. And Yijin's looking at this like, don't show her to her. It might, make her sad, only. And she finds out about it. She goes to orphan. She looks at her, and the thing is, she does look like she's gloomy. And I'm like, ooh, something's going up. Something's up. And then the mother's like, how dare you be here? You're like, if you do it again, I'm calling the authorities. I'm like, bitch. So what's going on next? Somebody wants to adopt her, but the thing is, she is really, I'm trying to see how do you call it. She's shutting herself out. Not like antisocial. She's doing it because she's feeling lonely and depressed. Because what's going on when they go with the family, she's eating, but not like a lot like that. Like, she just like nibbles or whatever. She's not talking. She'll talk to the thing she'll talk to the head mother of the orphanage, but not one time has she said Oma. And everyone else, all the little kids, like Oma, ma. But she ain't do it. And after that, she is binge eating. Because the thing is, she's not eating at all. She has like a little case of anorexia. I'm not saying it's full case, but I'm like, even right there, the symptoms, I'm like, yeah, she ain't eating because she's down. And then finally when she does, when she feels comfortable, she'll start eating. And that's because she threw up. Because of the, I was like, oh, shoot. What did I say, anorexia? Okay, what's another word? Is it? No. The thing is, it's this whole different thing. No, not bulimic either. Yeah, anorexia. I was like, oh, shoot. I'm like, damn, she's really shutting down. She's sad. She's depressed because she wants to be with, we all know, her mother, Soojin. The one that's the real mother. The real, oh no, she's in jail. Stay there. So what happens now, she wants to get her back. She wants to adopt her. So now she goes back to this woman. And she's like, Twashu, I beg you. And he's like, the kidnapper wants to adopt? And I'm like, no, oh my God, this is crazy. So what happens, the people that want to adopt Hye Na, the mom comes, she passes her a paper. And then they call the woman of the orphanage. I don't think it's going to work out. She handed her a paper that says, I already have a mother. I'm sorry. And then she has a little moment. It's like, I just want to be with my mom. And she was like crying. Then she tells her like, not one time she was here, she ever called me mother. And then finally she gives her permission to take her for the weekend. And then she calls her Amma, and she feels like, she calls her mother, and it's like, she's getting choked up. The vapors. And after that, Soojin takes him to a family reunion. Everyone's there. The kids, her, Chebom, I think Dr. Chung, and the, the grandmother, the barber. And I was like, oh shoot. I'm like, it's cabinet full. She's eating everything. She's acting normal. Okay, she's acting good. She ain't gloom and gloom. She's has her spirits up, and I'm like, yeah, she needs to be with her mama. Then the video, because the thing is, she's trying to get her through legally, but the lawyer said if you wanted to get her, it could probably get, but the thing is, it would help a lot if you can get permission from the woman of Orchovich blessing, and that would help speed up the adoption process. So now they all make videos like testimonials about the whole thing, like how she should be, like all that, and I'm like, she's even in the in this little video, and it airs nationwide. Everyone's watching shit. Dr. John, her mom, Chae-Bom at the restaurant. He's like, and then 2 months later, the calm. They're at a beach, and I'm like, oh shoot. I'm like, I guess, yeah, yep. She adopted her. Right there, I was like, oh shoot, it only took 2 months. I'm like, damn. So there was this one part, I can't remember right now, but she said something about looking at the birds and going or something. Something about what? Birds flying to Egypt? I think there was a part right there where she was like, I know we didn't go to Iceland, but the whole time I was with you, it felt like I was already in Iceland. Like you were my Iceland or something like that. I'm like, yeah, if you think about it, all these 16 episodes, well, it was like an adventure. It was a crazy ride. I'm like, shoot. Like, we saw her get abused, and we see her get saved. Even though by the law, yes, kidnapper. But in reality, no, she was the savior. And they're like, yeah, she adopted her. I'm like, now the thing is, I'm like, when it's like a romantic drama, like 49 Days, I didn't like that ending. This ending, I was like, yeah, it was a good way to close it out. I mean, I didn't think any more characters needed more detail, structure, and stuff like that. Not because it needed this closing, kind of like this. They finally gonna be mother and daughter, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. If you watch this, gracias a toda la gente que vio este video. If you watched it, anyway, take care. Comment. Tell me what episodes you liked. What did you not like? Or yeah. And I guess recommend, the next drama I'm not sure if I'm going to watch 7 Day Queen. Or maybe the new ones, I'm not sure. Probably 7 Day Queen. But the thing is, I'm going to try to do some movies and some shows before I do that. Alright. Please comment, subscribe, and take care.